So now, report reaching us is that the Ooni of Ife has donated 50 million naira to at Wings Foundation. Now, if you know Wings Foundation, Wings Foundation actually belongs to Olori Naomi. Now, he made this donation to support small and medium-sized enterprises and also support the women on the occasion of International Women's Day. Now, if you have been following my channel, you know that I told you if there's one thing that I know about the Ooni of Ife is that the Ooni of Ife is such an incredible king. Like, the man is so thoughtful about people and, contributing to the growth of the society by building very young people. And I said to you before, that is the reason why you see a lot of people, musicians and all of that. The man has a very young heart and he loves to develop people. Now, talking about making contributions to, small and medium-sized enterprise, this is not going to be the first case. In 2023, Ooni of Ife had donated 250 million naira to, help small and medium-sized enterprise. Now, if you're living in Nigeria, you know that one of the biggest problems that Nigerians have is no access to credit. Nigerians are very strong people. People are ready to get up and work. But you know that in a civilized society, they try as much as they can to give credit to small and medium-sized enterprises. The reason is because these happens to be the keepers of the economy. Like, if they have enough money to put into those businesses, we will not have issues of unemployment. One person can be employing 10 people and the other person is employing 40 people. And if we have all of those people, growing their businesses like that, you know that the economy will be booming. And this is the same thing Ooni of Ife has been doing. Like, in 2023, we heard that he gave out 250 million naira for SMS, as in to build small and medium-sized enterprise through his initiative, or Jaja initiative, or thereabout. And so right now, to support the women enterprise in Nigeria, we also had allegedly. Do not forget to. I keep telling you allegedly. I have also, for those who are members of my community, Dela rights, my Dela rights, my Dela rights, my Dela rights. I love you guys. That I've always told you, when it comes to blogging, bloggers are always saying what other people have already said, okay? And so it's not a first-hand information. So you cannot hold your breath. So it's very important to bear in mind that these are all alleged information. I am not there. I am not related to the family of Ooni of Ife. I don't live with them. I'm a blogger. And so what I do is when I get a gist, I bring it here, okay? To keep my community updated. So I make you understand that these are all alleged information, okay? And so they said he contributed this amount of money to help develop women through this Wings Foundation that belongs to, Queen Naomi. Now, for those of you who will come here and tell me, they cannot come back together, who is Queen Naomi and all of that? You who is telling me who is Queen Naomi, who are you? Okay? Now, Queen Naomi is a woman, a beautiful one at that. And you know something? The Ooni of Ife will not make a mistake if he says that he wants to go back to his wife. And so if you keep being in that place where you just judge somebody based on what other people are saying and all of that, do not forget that this is a husband and a wife's matter. You cannot carry yourself and put inside. At the end of the day, it is oonirisha, Arole Oduduwa, the very kind king. He's an African king. He has got right to marry as many wives as possible. And so if you want to sit there, everything you want to do is to judge him. You need to judge him. Remember that Queen Naomi has a child with the Ooni of Ife, and they have they shared something very special together. And so, if all your prayer is that they do not come back together, what happens if they do come back together? What are you going to say? Because there is a likelihood that they will come back together. And people are praying for Queen Naomi all over the world. And Queen Naomi is a good person that deserves the best. And Ooni of Ife is a very good man. You and I, every one of us, we do know that Ooni of Ife is a very good man. I have come to this channel to tell you a lot of things that he does for people. How many of us come out, like we take our time to magnify these great things that he is doing? We talk about women, women, women. We need to also understand that, you know, he is a man, and men across the globe, a lot of them, they are into the women, women thing, and it's not some kind of big thing or a new thing. And so what this is bringing to me is that, you know, it's important to also appreciate the fact that this man is very thoughtful of other people. When you go to the Nollywood industry, do you not see them coming to the Ooni of Ife? The musicians, all of them, they go to him because he's so young at heart, even though he's still a very young king because he's barely 50. He's a young king, but he is really, really young at heart. And everything he does is to try to bring development, is to try to ensure that other people around him are developed, not just people around him. I've told you about the scholarship list, a lot of people that are, you know, on his payroll. Now, look at it from this point of view. What else can a leader do? Okay. Now he set up Ojaja Mall. Ojaja Mall is a very big mall, and from what people are saying, it's what like he spent close to 1 billion naira to build Ojaja Mall and to get it started. Okay, and now look at what the Ooni of Ife did. Okay. Now, in 2023, when they gave 250 million naira to people as small and medium-sized enterprises, now they had to give these people money to be able to buy goods. Now, what he did is that creating Ojaja Mall was him, you know, building a market for vendors. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, what he did was that building Ojaja Mall was creating a market for vendors. And they said they had, as at the time, they had over 350 vendors. 350,000 vendors supplying goods to Ojaja Mall. And most times they are not able to supply as much as they would want to supply because they have no access to credit. Like I said, that's one of the biggest problems the businesses in Nigeria are going through. And so what Ooni of Ife did now, he made 250 million naira available to these same vendors who are supplying goods to Ojaja Mall. You know, they say, teach a man how to fish, don't give them fish. What other way can you teach a man how to fish? And so when Delara tells you that, see, I am a very big fan to Ooni of Ife, any day, anytime. If Ooni like, make him marry 163 wives. It's not my business. It's not my business. What is my business is that this Ooni of Ife is a good man. Now, from the very first time, if you have been following my channel, I told you about, you know, what even, you know, attracted me to Ooni of Ife was the first time I listened to his page. I just realized that this man is a very intelligent man. Then later, I started blogging about him. Then the women, everybody was talking about women. Now, what other thing can a leader do that would be more than, you know, creating a market for you, giving you soft loan to be able to service, like to buy things and sell to that market where you make your profit. That is all anybody would need. And these are the things you see in the Western world. We have a lot of business-oriented people in Nigeria, but access to credit happens to be the limitation that they all have. And so Ooni has done this. And they say to celebrate International Women's Day, he has done same to the wings. So for those of you who will sit there and say they have gone separate ways and all of that, you can never tell what is in a man's heart and you can never tell what is in a woman's heart, okay? When people love themselves, they love themselves. One of the major problems why we are looking at this thing as if it's a big deal is because we do not understand where we are coming from. We are Africans. Our kings get married to wives, so wives. There was a time Olori Runke came and said the uncle, the grandfather married 47 wives. There were people like us those days who were talking, but he still went ahead and married. The women, nobody forced them. Like, they will come in and they will get married. But right now, the love, from what we are hearing, the love between Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, it's as thick as it can be. Allegedly, oh, allegedly, I don't live in their hearts, and I've been telling you. So if everything you are doing every day is to ensure that they don't come together, as you come here, you begin to attack me, Delaram, what's your business? They cannot. If they come together, what will happen? Will your rice burn? Will your stew not be sweet again? We should always be very optimistic. Now, I told you I am a diehard fan of Queen Naomi. I love that woman so much. Everybody who knows Delaram knows that. Whether she decides that she's not coming back or she's coming back, or I will still love Queen Naomi. But at the end of the day, let God will be done. And let us continue to pray, because we know that great things will happen to my baby girl, Queen Naomi, and Kabiesi. Long live Kabiesi, long live Queen Naomi, long live my Delarites, my Delarites, my Delarites, my people, Delarites. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, people. You know what? I see that some of you signed up to our membership. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm going to do the selection for Monday. I'll give you an amazing shout out. Thank you so much. Happy weekend. See you, Delarites.